Good morning. I don't know the fuck. Just shut up. Hello, how you doing? It's Doug Rice, running about 4 minutes late. The damn dog wouldn't come inside. Out there peeing, 6 a.m. Who knew? All right. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. The Doug Rice Show. The Doug. I'm going to have that band thing put together, kind of keep it, a little swing. All right. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Doug Rice! Wake your asses up. Shut up! I'm just getting started. Shut up! Settle down. Everybody sit down. Settle down. Take your seats. Take your seats. What a show we have today. I mean, I can almost start this shit off just by looking at the camera. Just by going, Did you hear? Well, hope everybody's got their coffee. My name, in fact, is Doug Rice. Grand Rising, good morning, how are you? Liz, hey! All right. Oh, there will be some told you so this morning. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, y'all, what you thought? What did you actually think that I was going to let 11 oath-keeping white racists get charged with sedition that can put them away for 20 years and I was just going to let that slide by? Come on now, folks. Grab your fucking coffee. Come on! I told you this shit was based and driven by white supremacy. Now, a little background on the Oath Keepers. It's not as new an organization as you might think. In fact, they got their start shortly after Obama was elected. And their reason was, well, now that a black man has been elected president, let us prepare for the quote-unquote race war. Now, folks, stay with me. Yeah. Isn't it a running theme with these motherfuckers? Damn, they're damn monetizing again. Bye-bye. Isn't it a running theme with these motherfuckers? Oh, no. Oh, Doug's crazy. Doug's crazy? Okay. In the 1960s, a well-known crazed motherfucker named Charles Manson decided he wanted to kill up a few motherfuckers. And you know what he was hoping to accomplish and begin and start? Motherfuckers, a race war. I don't know. I'm crazy? Okay. So, fast forward, let's see if things have changed. Dylan Roof decided he was going to go kill 9 people. Interesting. And his motivation, his reasoning, his wanting to do that, the root cause was he wanted to start a race war. What the fuck is going on? So now we got this boy they just arrested. And let me just explain to you how fast motherfuckers are going to talk. Their racist hatred aside, their vitriol regarding all things Hebrew pushed to the side, they're going to start snitching, telling, yelling, singing, dancing, tap dancing. Let me tell you something. This is going to be a show. I dare say there are going to be some federal officers that might sell tickets to the interview. Yeah, because, like flies, they're going to start dropping like flies. And I mean, names, dates, places, photos, recordings. I mean, these guys are going to start just telling, snitching, just singing, it's going to be obscene. No loyalty. None! The whole fucking conspiracy was put together with fucking duct tape and super glue. which, on the surface, seems a solid idea. However, a little bit of stress, right conditions, duct tape, and super glue go to shit. Good morning. Oh, it's going to be a hot town in the motherfucking morning today. Because it's supposed to be a hot town in the town tonight. What to shut up anyway. So, for those of you who can hear me, Doug White! My neighbors love me. Okay. You know the format. You know what we do. What we do is tried and true. We search term, 2 words, 2 simple words, 2 powerful words, 2 magnanimous words, 2 words that tell the tale. Black news. You throw black news in any standard search engine, you come back with receipts. Baby. Receipts for what? Well, let me tell you. Receipts that give me the indication that perhaps some of us, all of us, maybe every damned one of us needs to get that goddamn grin off our faces. Now I know. Doug, what's your problem? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But here's what I see. You know, I see him turning into the wind of madness. And that poor girl Marjorie Taylor Greene, good Lord, what's wrong with her? Now, look, far be it for me to say, I told you so, but now her own fucking co-workers are saying she got a mental problem. There's something wrong with this girl. She walking around threatening people, talking about amendments and shit and rights and shit like she want to shoot somebody. What's wrong with her? What's she so angry for? Listen, that bleach going in her scalp is doing something. I'm sorry. I drift. All right, let's see who's here. Let's go through the fucking motion. Here we go. All right, so tell me how the shit's doing. Tell me what's going. Courtney Adams. Grand Rising. Although I like that one. Grand Rising. William. Doug, my brother. I like to say that way you guys might say it. Christine Bear. Morning, Doug. She's like, from where are you at, girl? Like in Stockholm? What, you in Siberia? Because you yelled. Arthur Bacon. Kevin Bacon's distant cousin. Grand Rising. Blue Jen. Shalom, brothers and sisters. The bushcraft bandit. Still on the loose. Still in the wild. Yes, trimming muffs near you. I know, right? That was horrible. I'm sorry, bushcraft. I hope you are not a barber of, those sensitive areas. But, it's the first thing that comes to my mind. And I don't mean to be insulting, but hey, what a goddamn profession, right? I mean, you're going to the gynecologist and you need a little... Okay, well, I'll stop there. Okay, morning, folks! I didn't mean to do that, bushcraft, but damn, you can take that idea and you can run with it. Pair of scissors, the whole deal, baby. I got a marketing schematic for the whole deal. Oh, it'll sell, baby. Oh, shit. They'll pay. All right. So I have looked, and just to let you know, my moderator, Detrina, she is ill. I believe this morning, about 6 o'clock her time, or perhaps earlier, she went to the hospital. I hope she's doing well. I don't do thoughts and prayers. That's empty bullshit. Okay? Stop. There's thoughts and prayers. Okay? Don't do that. Don't say that. Okay? If you wish to actually pray to Almighty God for her well-being, then do so. Voice it in that manner, but please, for God's sake, don't offhand it, one-hand it, like thoughts and damn prayers. Don't be like them. I drift. Okay. All right. Other than that, let's move forward. We know the format. We know the point. We know the whole operation. We've been in this place for a long, long, long time. And if we don't know one thing, folks, we know the rules. We know who's who and what's what. And more to the point, I had a talk with myself this morning, and it revolved around acceptance as things are in this country, and the quicker the better for Negroes to do so. I mean, when you conclude that, you know, what is will not change, you're better equipped and able to turn inward and begin to focus on the things that might be able to be changed there. And for God's sake, folks, I look at our plight. I look at, you know, how we got here, how we're being handled, you know, our circumstances. And now I think, you know, this push for reparations. I'll take that as an example. Yesterday, before I finished this show, I talked about the impossibility of reparations. It's right up there with equal representation with the voting rights. It's just, these are two things that will, one will do too much to offset the status quo. The other will reveal too much to offset the status quo. So, you know, and for goodness sake, stop asking. Do we understand how much energy we expel in asking these people for the crumulets that they might parcel out to us little by little, and perhaps in the form of Juneteenth, while we beg, scrape, and pine for the larger things which are inobtainable? Things that will not be given for the simple reaction and results those things may do. So I'm just, you know, I'm looking at it as it is. Stop the shit. Stop fucking asking for reparations. That means they're going to open the books. They're not going to do that. Stop. It's absolutely ridiculous that we ask these people, that there are exploratory committees, that there is any one of us that takes seriously them getting real. As far as voting rights, no, not going to offset the power dynamic of this country and take them off the playing field, because that is precisely what would happen, and they know it. You know who knows it better than anyone? Mitch McConnell. He has informed Sinema and Manchin that that can never happen. The filibuster is safe. Relax, folks. Good morning. All right, so going to ask you to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification button. We're going to go over the black news that I have discovered early this morning. Let me know and make sure that we are being heard, we are being seen. Let me know that you are getting it. All right, here we go. Is this like, first there were two and now there are one? It seems like we're recessing, doesn't it? We're recessing into yesteryear. David Culley, NFL down to one black head coach as Houston Texans fire head coach just after one season, for goodness sake. And they're going to find a reason to get rid of the last one. Mike Tomlin will be gone. Only black head coach in the NFL, or they'll keep him to avoid any discrimination suits, claims, accusations. But it is interesting, from 3 to 1 in a matter of hours, maybe, I guess. Wow. 22 allegations of sexual misconduct from Deshaun Watson. I don't know. David Culley, is he responsible for that? I don't know. I'll leave that alone. Greetings! J9 Ya, Antoine Anderson. Good morning. Four Corners. Custom. I'm waiting for that contact. Forgive my moderator's absence. She is ill, but we continue. So, that's interesting, though. You know, so much progress. seemingly progress made and then lost. Progress was never made. See, this is the lie. And I'm glad that they're kind of coming a little bit more correct with and in line with their true attitudes as they elevate motherfuckers like Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know. And you know, we really point out the fact that there's a problem with white supremacy in this country, isn't there? Now that there are 11 of them that have been charged with sedition. Interesting as that appears. And I mean, 20 years they're facing everyone, and hopefully, you know, that pressure will yield fruit. You know, they in there talking now. You know, listen to me, folks. They arrested these boys, yesterday? Mouths have not stopped moving since. Shit, they could take my damn gig. That's how much they're talking. 20 years. 20 years. So let me ask you a question. You think when they brought him in, I know they was all cocky, Brody. What's up going on? Arresting me? Call my lawyer. Yeah, baby. This is part of the call. This is the patriotism. This is what you got to do. You got to stand up. They get them behind them closed doors. You know. And then they start talking to him. Sir, can we say something? No, man. You want to arrest me? Take my rights. Let's do it. I'm with my boys. Okay, come on in the room. Okay. Shit get real quiet. Take about 2 minutes. Door opens, and this shadow of a former self comes out of the door. A man resembling the one that went in is now barely dragging himself out of that fucking door. And he's quiet. Because they said 20 years, baby. But if you start talking, we might whittle that down months at a time. Shit. You could do 10 years. Good morning! I know I drift, but, you know, hey, it's what I do. It's why you're here. I don't know. I don't care. You know, don't work for them. You got fired? I mean, did you plan? You know, I mean, when they hired you as an NFL coach and being black at the same time, tell me you kept your resume sharpened up. I know you did. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. All right, next. Ooh, that felt good. You know what? I'm going to just throw this out there. And correct me if I'm wrong, folks. Listen. Let me explain this, and I'm going to say this with all due respect, and that means all the respect it's fucking due. Okay? And pay attention. I'm going to read how Jada Pinkett Smith is uplifting black women with alopecia. What an interesting article. But more to the point, it should read, how is Jada Pinkett uplifting black women with alopecia, comma, and who the fuck cares that is actually a black woman? Black women with alopecia ain't giving, and I'm going to say this without any reservation, 2 fucks about her struggle with alopecia, what she's done with alopecia. Black women don't give a fuck about Jada Pinkett's hair struggles, her nail struggles, her tail struggles, and she has a few of those. I mean, let me just explain. And I'm talking about sisters. I ain't talking about these caricatures of black women that are walking around really giving a fuck about this woman. I love her. I'm talking about real Hebrews with real problems. Some of those real problems might in fact be alopecia, but I will tell you, these real Hebrews with real problems don't look at a fake ass motherfucker like Jada Pinkett Smith for inspiration. I can't imagine a single Hebrew woman looking to Jada for inspiration on anything. And I love Jada a lot. She's talented, gifted. But let's face facts. She's chosen decides long ago her head is in that ring and let it stay. Now she expresses she has no hair. Perhaps she should have kept that hat on her head. Do you understand what I mean? Who's looking to any of these individuals claiming themselves to be representatives of us to them for hope and inspiration? Motherfucker, please. My eyes are open. Any of you facing them and buck dancing to get your coin and make them smile, I don't look to you for inspiration. No, I only look to you for when you're going to turn your back on these motherfuckers and come back to the fold. You know what I'm saying? No one gives a fuck about you going through whatever you're going through. That's a real person, Jada. I'm just keeping it 100, dear. Hebrews are paying attention to far more important things than you. She took to Instagram, I read, to reveal the challenges associated with fucking hair loss. Really? What are the challenges in your whole entangled existence? Tell me, maybe if you'd kept your marriage whole, you'd kept your hair whole. Oh, that slipped out, didn't it? Am I still on? Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, I said it. Fuck it. Welcome to the Doug Show, baby. What do you want? What the fuck do you want? Are you fucking kidding me? You're losing your hair? Do you want me to continue? Chick, I know why you're losing your hair. Look at your goddamn children. Shit. What? Say something else. I mean, you're in a hell of a situation. Successful, confused, Hebrew. It's a trifecta of fucked up, isn't it? Come on home. We'll take care of you. Your hair will grow back. Don't fuck with me. You all up in caucasity, ain't you? And you're losing your damn hair. All right, folks. I don't mean to be that cruel. It just works out that way. How's everybody doing? It's like a breath of fresh air, isn't it? Now, let me make sure we got everybody. Am I 100? Make sure I'm not being banned or anything. How we doing, folks? Everybody good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I being seen? I don't know. I'm getting some interesting shit here. I don't know. Hopefully we're all good. And shalom from Florida, J9 Yay. Wow, J9 Yay. Florida, whereabouts in Florida? For goodness sake, and watch your feet and toes. The water's coming, I suppose. I like that. Kings and Queens. Is that O? I want to say Q, but it's O1A. Antoine Anderson. Oh, it's okay to come home. Yeah, it is. It is. I invite all Hebrews who shake off that shit. Just come on back to the fold. We forgive. We forget. We must do this because there are too many of us. Thank you, Antoine. Oh, Mr. Johnson, how are you? Silver level. Walked in the house, you didn't pay. It's almost like politics. You feel like donors are here. Just joking. Thank you for your support, sir. But yeah, man, I used to be of the mind that once they've gone into the wild and intermingled with the oppressor, that was a wrap. No. That's something the oppressor would do. We're not going to cut you off. So some of us are just so far gone. I was gone, far gone into it, baby. And so I invite Jada to stop with the bullshit, come on home. Every last one of us out there just performing and shucking and jiving and grinning and cheesing. All right. On one accord. Shalom, I like that. Kings and queens on one accord. I like that. Hebrews! All right. So, that's article one. You know what? I'm just keeping it 100 with Jada. I ain't trying to trip on her, So what's on their minds? What's on? You get cops. You know what? If I was a cop, if I was a police officer, let me just tell you my existence. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm gonna just keep it 100. If I shamed myself and dared put on the slave catcher star, okay, for any reason, for the reasons that are just, if I lost my mind and did that, let me tell you what I would do. As little as fucking possible. Are you kidding me? I'd find every reason to let motherfuckers go when I could. No paperwork. I want the pay. I want the position. I just don't want the problems. Well, why, and why not? I mean, everybody needs a break everywhere, every day. So, I think we should look. Did you mean to rob the bank, sir? Did you actually mean to rob the bank? Because ma'am, are you sure he said give him all the money? He wasn't doing a withdrawal? Because look, I'm using every excuse to let you go. You like 2, 3, 4 days. You show. Get in the fucking car. See, then it would be different. I'm just joking. I wouldn't be a fucking slave catcher, representative of that bullshit. But here we have one that has a fucking opinion. Look at it. And guess what? I like the way that they start off with the bullshit. You see how they start off? They tell you the bad news first. Not fired. Wow. And what did he do? Cop who called Ahmaud Arbery's killing the death penalty keeps his job. Well, for now, or so they say. Wow. So he said that, huh? So you think, why would he call him getting killed the death penalty? I mean, is he just speaking just truth to powerless? Now, should he lose his job for slipping? Give him something administrative. Humiliate him a little bit, I don't know. But no. Promote him into obscurity. That's what I would do. He doesn't need to be fired for a slip of the tongue, for a Freudian slip, if you will. You understand? I mean, he said the fucking truth. That's what they consider they're doing. They're they are administering the death penalty to black men who are killed. And in the Houston County Sheriff's deputy, well, boy, look here now. That's not a cop. That's not a police officer. That's a sheriff's deputy. Y'all do know that the cops, the po-po, whatever, right? But the sheriff's deputies, you might want to tread lightly. They play by a little bit different set of rules. So you might want to just relax a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Because you got to know the hierarchy of law enforcement. There's security guard, unlicensed and not able to carry a gun, but carries one, gets tired of our music coming from our car, and decides to kill us when we refuse to turn it down. There's that kind of law enforcement. Yeah. And then, there's the standard everyday foot patrol, beat cop, you can cuss out all day, twice on Sunday, go fuck yourself, and he'll do that. Boom. Bye. Right? Then there's the sheriff's deputies who, well, I would just move them. No reason to even deal with those guys. Then, of course, fucking U.S. Marshals, if they come looking for you, let them find you. On the floor, spread eagle, face down, facing that way, just relax, because they're not coming to talk to you. They're hoping they might kill you. And, we could just keep going if you want. Texas Rangers, no rules. Done. They're stupid. Pinkertons, that was Lincoln's right hand, one of the guys who dealt with Lincoln. And when the Pinkertons are in town, they're helping to guard the president, just to let you know. They, too, will turn you off like a switch. So, folks, all the folks that we have to avoid. Isn't it wonderful? And of all the folks that we have, obviously that runs through the gambit and through the current of their existence is an attitude like this. Killing us, to them, is administering the death penalty. And you know what? When they say that shit, you know what? They get to keep their job. Fuck it. Isn't that wonderful? Still grinning? I mean, you need to feel that, the undercurrent of that attitude. That's not just him. That's them. That's cops. That's badges. That's police, baby. You better fucking believe when they get charged up and a black man's involved, lives will be lost. Far different from when somebody goes ham, walking in different skin. No, they're taken to Wendy's. So it's not too much of a stretch that they have this attitude, is it? Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. It's 6:35. We're about halfway through what I do. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. I hope you can see me. I hope no blue screen. I mean, I hope. What can we do? All right. So, yeah, no firing. He's keeping his job. He's working. I feel you, dog. This is interesting. You guys know about Whole Foods and their ban on Black Lives Matter masks at work, and they're doubling down on it. Now listen, I wouldn't have said anything about Whole Foods further until they basically said the supermarket chain maintains that Black Lives Matter apparel. Now listen to the wording of this, folks. Quote unquote, is not objectively understood to relate to workplace issues or improving working conditions. Now, that's an absolute affirmative statement. There's nothing objectionable to the statement, but the tenor with which it is delivered is overtly racist. Literally, that is the smartest racial statement that avoids appearing racist in all regards and successfully does so. I really need you to understand that. I need you, folks, we must dissect do you understand the thought that went into releasing this statement? They're not fucking playing. They're basically telling you, fuck Black Lives Matter. Fuck Black Lives. Fuck blacks. Fuck you. No? Let's read it again. Watch now. So, Whole Foods doubles down on banning employees from wearing Black Lives Matter masks at work. This after there was a brouhaha about this decision. And here is what they said. The supermarket chain maintains that Black Lives Matter apparel is, listen folks, it's not objectively understood. Let's dissect that. So it's not objectively understood. Subjectively understood, but not objectively understood. There's no objectivity here. You understand? This is intentional, but it is subject. It is not objectively understood to relate to workplace issues. Stop. In other words, being black in this workplace for us has no bearing and no meaning, which means expect to be treated that way. Which means, wait, not in the fairest sense, but in we'll do what the fuck we want to and there's nothing you can do about it. We don't pay attention to those rules. We see the rise in overt white nationalism in this country, and we're in the glide path, so we don't give a fuck. Go Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's doubling down. And they think that the apparel is so objectionable to them that it's not objectively understood to relate to workplace issues. Well, if it's not, then what's the deal? Why are you banning the stupid, silly ass, ridiculous, dumb fucking Black Lives Matter apparel? Just to give you a heads up, I can smell this a mile away. Okay, the person that brought the Black Lives Matter mask, that motherfucker don't care about Black Lives Matter. Motherfucker had, as we all do, a stack full of masks. People make them. I got a stack full of masks motherfuckers made all kind of shit. I got shit with all kind of fucking, the football teams, Mickey Mouse, fucking shit, Pepsodent, Pepto-Bismol. What the fuck is you talking about, man? So somebody handed somebody a Black Lives Matter fucking man. No statement was being made. They were trying to adhere to workplace conditions, and that's the first thing they grabbed, and they wasn't even thinking about Black Lives Matter. And who knows how big the shit was. Was it all over their fucking face? It was a little Black Lives Matter shit right here where nobody even gives a fuck. Come on, man. That's the odd thing. It started off as just wearing a mask to work, and then somebody said, you can't wear that. What the fuck are you looking at? It's Black Lives Matter. Oh, well, it does, doesn't it, right? They blew the shit up. Now it's this. And then they say, you know what? Fuck y'all. That's really a polite way of saying that. And then, hey, right on, thanks. We dig it. We ain't just gonna put a single black dollar in Whole Foods ever again in life. You can now put Whole Foods right under that, whites only, for all we give two fucks. Now that you chose not to leave well enough alone, you could have just said, it's just a fucking policy, shut up. And everything would have been cool. But then you decide to murky the waters with this nondescript, subtly overt, racist statement. Man, fuck Whole Foods. I just wonder what would happen if everybody who was a Hebrew at Whole Foods left, and everybody who was a Hebrew didn't give their money to Whole Foods. What would it turn into, I wonder? Fries? I don't know. I was just joking. I mean, who fucking cares? And it's kind of weird. The giving a fuck about what they're demanding and what rules they're setting, that shit's catching. Stay home. Brothers and sisters, you're starting to get the idea. I know you are. All right, let's continue. I'll leave that one alone. But I like this. This was interesting. Look at this. Look at this winner. Yeah, look at that winner right there, baby. Look at that winner. Boy, that's a winner. Look at the specimen. That is white supremacy. Look, take it all in. Under arrest. Locked up. So, Merrick Garland, I don't know. Have you moved the needle? I don't know. MG. Here's the deal. I got to ask, Merrick, did you interview him? Did you come in? Did you do the Law and Order thing? Because, I would have. I mean, you got to fucking savor the flavor, right? I mean, you did go in there, right? And you got him cuffed so he can't jump on you and beat you to a pulp. But he looks like he might do that. It also looks like he lost an eye in his racist endeavors. My goodness, I guess he put work in. Huh? He put the work in, didn't he? Look at him, boy. He could do a little bit better on that beard. And for God's sake, the hats do get sold in department stores. Pretty sure there's a brand new one somewhere for such an illustrious event. And like I said, I mean, clippers, they make clippers that might be able to handle that gray. I've heard the hair is as coarse as copper wiring, but we could deal with that. So FBI agents on Thursday arrested Stuart Rhodes. Mr. Rhodes, the founder of far-right Oath Keepers, charged him with seditious conspiracy, carries 20 years. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to give him this. You listen. Okay. That one's holding his mustard. He's not shaken. This one's not stirred. He's not a martini in the hands of federal authorities. No, no, no. He's a stiff drink. Bourbon, baby. Straight. He's taking it. He's 100% holding up under the pressure. And you can count on him. Did you hear me, folks? You can count on that one right there, baby. Now, the other 10. Well, there might be a problem. Did he say 20 years? That's right, Jethro. Now look, Stewart says, hold your mustard. Which is apparently what you had for dinner last night. You know. I'm just saying, bro, look now, I'm just telling you, the feds don't, when they get you, it's all about them getting their hands on you. Now, this is the trick about the feds. You know, it's going to take a minute. There's some maneuvering because they know they got to have everything right. But if they've picked you up and told you you're facing 20, you're going to do at least 10. They're not going to let you go. You're not being released. That you can believe, not on sedition. So you're pretty much done. Merrick, I don't know, you moved it. Merrick, Merrick, I don't know. You're giving me some thoughts. I don't know. But stop looking like you got a fucking hemorrhoid, though. Merrick, just stop that. Fucking arrest people, but stop looking like you're straining to fucking go. It's embarrassing. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I am, in fact, Doug Rice. Most uncouth. Yes. You know what? I'm going to say this one. Look, folks, I reported this a while back. This disabled black man, and he intends to sue. Now, the date of this story is back in the day. I can't even tell you because, October 11th. The reason I'm telling you this, the reason I'm telling you about this one. So, yes, he was forcefully removed from his car. Yes, it did happen. However, this young man had several $1,000s of unaccountable money in his possession. Now, I'm going to say upwards of 20, but I could be up or low. I don't know. The thing is, and I'm just going to say this without doubting, well, just plainly, if he's not able to account for that cash, he'll be suing no one. You take that ass beating and you go with it. You're not keeping your money because, well, you can't account for it. Okay. I just wanted to throw that out there because we have to keep it real. Especially with each other. All right, Doug Rice. So I'm hoping everybody hears me. Thank you. Sees me. Thank you. Welcome one and all. Never stop there. Hebrews, stock up ASAP because we are on one just whooping up your... You know. Kings and queens. Let me see. I'm going to have to open it up again. Hopefully it opens. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully. All right. There we go. Oh, thank you, kings and queens. Oh, you're so wonderful. Hit that like and share and subscribe button, and for whatever you do, hit the notification bell. I don't know if it works. I couldn't tell you. I'm not notified of when I go on the air. Actually, I am, but I never see it because I don't check my email. I drift. All right. Everybody keeping up? All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. All right, so here's another one. I found this pretty interesting. So I like this one only because I'm going to share this one. I like this one because it's very important. It's very important that we understand. And we understand unequivocally, hold on, this. Yeah. It's okay if you don't have any friends at work. It's okay if you don't have any friends at work. It's okay if you don't have any friends at work. It's okay if you don't have any friends at work. Do you understand Hebrew? It's okay. You don't need no damn friends at work. Let me explain. I want you to understand this. It's not any kind of sinister idea. It's not a maleficent message, I suppose, if that's such a word. But we're surrounded by our enemies. Period. And it's proven every day. We are surrounded by our enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, Hebrews, Israel, House of David, Judah, royal family. We, all of us, collectively, as a group, as one, are surrounded by our enemies. Now, how does that feel? How does that feel? Brought here against our will, put to work, enslaved, tortured, murdered, killed, marginalized, mitigated. Injustices aplenty, continuing to this very day as we slide back into the horrors that were the 60s, the 50s, the 40s. I mean, they're recessing into the good old days, aren't they? And we watch with a goddamn grin on our fucking faces like it's not happening. Oh, it's happening, sweetheart. Enjoying the show because, dear God, now they're sounding the alarm. And I pity anyone who depends on those reporting all that they see. There's not a one of them I have confidence in to stand up, take that goddamn suit off your fucking back, and put some fucking work in. Let me tell you, MTJ, whatever the fuck her name is, Marjorie, that chick is ready. Don't you get it twisted. Her supporters, everybody that backs Donald Trump, these fools that crowded into the Capitol and smeared shit on the walls, let me tell you, if they're prepared to take their own feces and smear it about, they'll do anything. Have you lost your mind? What are you doing? I don't think the history of warfare and combat and conflict, I cannot remember a single incident in which shit was used as a weapon. I could be wrong. But it appears we have ascended to a new level. So, what that has to do with not having friends at work, well, fuck, I'll tell you. We were meant to be separate from the nations. So, not having friends at work is apropos. No big deal. Live with it. Deal with it. Suck it up! Suffer. You don't have friends at work? Are they paying you? Good. Go to work, come home. That's all you have to do. What is the requirement at work? Is friends in the fucking contract? No? Then shut the fuck up. It's okay. You know, they're in your fucking business anyway, right? Just to let you know, everything they hear you say about yourself and your life not associated with, they talk about it. Don't do that. I'm just telling you. I'm here for you, baby. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. All right, how's everybody doing? You know, we're clipping right along. What is it, like 6:54? I'm going to hit the hour mark. You know it's true. All right, so the first thing I thought when I saw this article, this headline, the first thing I thought is, who lets this get printed? What is the deal? And this is like going haywire on me. Let me refresh this. Who lets this get printed? Joe Biden on voting rights. I don't know that we can get this done. The weakness. The projected weakness. The projection of failure. The anticipation of it. Folks, he knows he can't get that done because, again, you can't have voting rights. Look how they went to the left when you flipped the Senate and put them up there. They're not going to let you have an equal say in this mess. Next, you'll be asking them to just open the books and, let's square everybody away. Do you have any idea of the mental impact on the psyche of our oppressors in even suggesting such a thing? They're ready to go to war. Will you please stop? They're not going to give you anything. They're not going to let you see anything. They're not going to play fair. Stop looking for it, folks. Stop asking for it. Stop begging for it. You look silly now. They're overtly telling you, fuck you! Are we clear? Everybody just come on in. Just come on home. Bring it in, everybody. Let's just bring it in. Stop. Precious energy wasted. Begging. Stop. Everybody come on. We know you can't get it done, Joe. We've known that all along. Those of us who look at things squarely. It's okay. The kingdom approaches. Yeah, in other words, you just can't get your shit together, can you? Joe Biden admitting defeat. How sad. Shit. Everybody okay? I mean, Joe Manchin knows, right? Kristen Sinema, she knows. You kidding me? You serious? And for God's sake, Mitch McConnell knows. He said it out loud. He said the quiet part out loud. Man, if we give one vote, one person equal voted, it'll be the last time you see anybody in the Republican Party elected to public office. That'll be a wrap for us. In other words, white people will be finished. They're not going to let that happen. We need to just sigh, breathe it out, accept it. We need to just come on, everybody come in and bring it in. Come on home. We good? It's all good. We can't get this done, Joe says. We know. Come on. Shit, man, let me tell you something. Yeah. I'll take everybody. Everybody can come home. Everybody. Reverend Al, Jesse Jackson, everybody. Tiger Woods. Everybody can just come on home. Everybody. Whoopi. Come home. Come on! While you still got time, motherfucker. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. I tend to get into it. Anyway, all right, so that's good. Wow. I'm just saying, sheepdog, I'm just, for God's sake. Wow. I'm just 100, it's just like, come on. We can't, it's not going to work. They were never serious. They were never serious. They were all, everything done always benefited them. Stop. And it's okay. You know, acceptance is the beginning of improvement, and we will improve. Everybody come on home and just gather amongst ourselves, wait for the kingdom, pray without ceasing, and just, you know, we'll be fine. God guarantees it. Oh, absolutely. Don't worry about it. They're on self-destruct mode. There's no need for us to participate. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. My name, again, Doug Rice. Doug Rice, the one and only. I try my best to give you the news, give you the info, black news. Not how I see it. I don't want you to think I'm telling you how I see it. I'm showing you how it the fuck is. I'm removing the mist, the fog, the veil of bullshit. I'm no longer accepting the lie. I hope for nothing. Fuck you. Go away. Reality has set in. January 6th last year, let me just tell you, as I watched Caucasity make a try, I said to myself, that's a wrap. We're done. And what proceeded, just, the bullshit. Just, no, wow, I'm awake. Wow. They're not going to punish themselves, are they? No. They're not going to correct themselves, are they? No. They're not going to hold themselves into account. Absolutely not. They will not treat us fairly. Never. Reparations, forget about it. Okay. All right, so fresh start. Great. All right, so now we know what to do. Right? That's sobering. That's liberating. Am I right? Hey, listen, Candace Owens. Come on, baby. We got you. Come on. Everybody's welcome back. Everybody is welcome back. But you have to turn your back on that bullshit, for sure. Yeah, everybody's welcome back. Come back to the fold. Hebrews, royal house of David. Come out of her, please, before she gets turned on and ripped apart. It's real simple. Recognize what is. Accept it for that. And come the fuck home. 7:01 in the morning, I'm Doug Rice. I thank you so much for watching. If you like this effort, please feel free to support me, share, like, subscribe, the whole deal. I only have one message in truth. The kingdom approaches. That's it. In order to even be considered a subject of the kingdom of God Almighty, you must reject the world and all their kingdoms. That's in Scripture. That's not done. Friendship with the world constitutes an enemy of God Almighty. I need you to really swallow that. You like what you see? You better close your fucking eyes and look away. Now, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Neither is the Most High. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go. Read it. Don't take my word for it. It's in Scripture. It's for everybody to see. And if you're looking for our history, if you want to know who we are, for God's sake, just read your Scriptures. For God's sake, you'll know. And you'll know what we are supposed to do. You know what the next steps will be. And you know our future position in God's kingdom. If you read Scripture. If you don't, you're lost. I mean, until you read. If you don't believe it, then you don't believe it. But if you're going to believe it, you better sure as hell believe all of it. All right, well, I gotta go. Let's just keep it at 100,000, y'all. Be easy, stay easy, and for God's sake, folks, get the fucking grins off your faces. Come on, there's nothing to smile about, and ain't nothing funny. And no, there's no real joy in being here. We're on stolen land, foreign shit. I don't care if it's ours. It's tainted. I await the cleansing. Ooh. All right. 6 p.m. Be here for another show. The Doug Wright Show. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, and support the show for God's sake. And please, hope that the moderator, Detrina, is feeling better.